UNH suffered a 37-7 loss against Villanova last Saturday. This week, they're on the road to face URI in hopes to regain momentum and bounce back strong. Taking on a top 20 URI team, UNH has to deliver their best game of the season in order to come out with a win.
And I think turnovers is a huge part of this one. We have to win the turnover battle to win this game. I think for the most important thing, obviously to give our offense a few extra possessions, but I think it's to limit them on the field. I think their offensive skill collectively is the best that we've faced to date, and I don't even think it's close. With Buchanan, the receivers that they have, obviously the running back that we just mentioned, I think Farrell, the QB, does a phenomenal job getting the ball out of his hands. He's a dual threat. He's courageous. So we need to limit the amount of. We need to do a better job protecting, from pass protection standpoint, under pressure. I think that's one thing that's a little disheartening. When you look at the tape, we had some big plays left out there. Obviously, if a team's going to pressure you, they're voiding a few field zones. And we had some calls, that if we had hung in there, either hung in a little bit longer, from Matt's standpoint, or, really protected a little bit longer from the offensive line standpoint, I feel like we had some explosive plays that ultimately didn't go our ways, and we took some sacks. So, we've really done a good job this week in practice of any time that we have a play that we want to take a shot or it's play action, we're just blitzing every single one, not giving them any base looks on those ones, and let them react to the easy thing in the game, meaning it only being a four-man rush. But we've really put those guys under duress yesterday in practice, and in particular in the good-on-good, thuds that we did our team periods. We added, instead of having an extra scout team thud that might be the perfect look for Rhode Island, we added an extra, good-on-good, meaning our ones versus ones. So just try to up the speed of practice, try to get those guys to feel, what it's going to be like under duress, under fire in the game, and hopefully that pays dividends on Saturday.
Isaiah Jones mentions that the loss against Villanova lit a fire into them, and now their mindset is that next play mentality. He knows that Antwain Littleton on URI will be a challenge, but nothing that UNH can't handle.
This week we've been preparing a lot, going very hard every day, and coming from a loss like Villanova, I feel like we have a fire built under us, and we're just ready to work this weekend. So our team, we're really built on next play mentality, and so next game week by week. So that doesn't really phase us that much. This week we're really going into it like 0-0.
Turn the page.
He's a power back. He's definitely a big back. He's around 6 feet 230. So that's gonna be a good challenge for us. We've been against big backs.
The Wildcats are hungry to get back on track, and it all starts this Saturday against URI. You can watch the game on Flow College at 1 p.m. on Saturday. With Wildcat Productions, I'm Cameron Fourier.